I'm with him.
Hello, 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 and welcome back. My name is Sir Jaust, and we're going to be doing another Why I Suck. I start out as Roadhog, I think I go to Soldier, and ultimately this is a loss. But yeah, we're going to skip ahead, and I'll try to... side note, this is also my competitive ranking match, so... Yeah, I'm going to try to do this with all 10 of them because I was playing a whole bunch of different people. And they're fun to make. So last video got a bunch of support, which I really, really appreciate for real. So if you guys could just smash that like button, I would really appreciate it. And let's get on with it. Oh, I also talk a lot in this, so you guys can hear exactly what I'm saying. So start out going over here. Probably shouldn't even have peeked out. I took unnecessary damage and therefore charged Soldier's ult. Going back here to heal. Alright. Gotta keep safe. And as a Roadhog, you are a Reinhardt shield smasher. And you pick people off. So I shouldn't be up here. Way too overextended, and I paid the price. I probably just gave that enemy Roadhog 30% of his ult charge, which in competitive is what the game is based around. I was trying to catch that Mercy. I mean, sometimes you just miss, you know, it happens. Tried to kill him, ran over the trap, all kinds of things wrong. But that Junkrat was super overextended anyway. Shouldn't have pulled him because, I mean, I ended up winning. I died. So with a Roadhog versus Roadhog match, whoever pulls first loses almost 100% of the time. So keep that in mind. We're running back to the point, and as you can see, I mean, I'm not doing horrible, but we got the majority of our team here. Whoever that is, I think it's a Pharah, should just be out of there. I don't know why she was in there. If you see your team go down, get out. There's no point in staying in and dying. Because it just staggers your team and it ultimately pulls you down. I ulted there to try to... I literally just solo ulted a Reinhardt. Should never do that. This game... Man, this game is just... Look how bad I am. Wow. So many mistakes. Because while I'm playing this, I don't think of these mistakes. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But going back and actually watching myself fail is... it actually helps me learn, so I'm hoping I'm helping you guys, because it is definitely helping me. Pulled him, see, I hooked him first, he shot me, hooked me, and then shot me. There's no way I could have won that. Unless my team was backing me up. Shouldn't even pulled him. I got greedy with the hook. Now, with me being dead, and us not having a Mercy, everybody should back up. Now I'm on Zarya, alright, better. I switched it up, Roadhog was not working for me. Don't be afraid to switch it up. Don't be afraid, even if you have 50% ult charge. I mean, unless it's like in the last 30 seconds of the game or something. But, like, you get stubborn people who just want to stay on one champion. Okay, Zarya's a little bit different, just because you have to really work with her bubbles. And you see a lot of new Zarya players just throwing their bubble on people off cooldown all the time, as often as they can. Notice how I'm not using shift. I used shift, didn't actually take any damage, didn't charge anything. Could have used it right now, and I would have lived and had mega charge. So there is like literally a game-losing lack of ability right there, and our whole team wiped because of it.
Cool. You know what's up, Thrall?
Yeah.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna go back and look at that again. So I do that. Yep, trying to get some ult charge. We're going to... Okay, this is a little too far back, but I hope you guys can deal with it. So, alright, we got this kill. We should all be regrouping, right? I bubble him for whatever reason. I completely wasted my bubble, and when Pharah jumps up here and ults, I could have bubbled her. She would have lived, she would have gotten her full ult off, and would have killed Soldier. She killed Soldier, maybe even a Mercy. None of this would have happened. So ultimately, I threw the fight for us. So we'll skip through that. Yeah, man. See, I recorded like 2 games at one time, so like the slightest movement.
Alright, we gotta go in.
5 seconds to touch the point.
5 seconds to touch the point. I don't think we get it. Oh, we did. We got a Lucio on there. She's running in there. I wanted to charge, So a tip with Zarya. Okay, well that's where it ends. A tip with Zarya: if you see a diva ult or something, pop your bubble, man. She'll instantly break it, but you'll get 50% ult charge. Not ult charge, but charging thingy.
Yeah, we got him next time.
Which is, I mean, it boosts your damage so much. So make sure you really try to get that.
Pretty good soldier.
Notice how in between matches I'm like, hey, you know, I'm good at soldier. Anybody want to go tank? I'm communicating. I'm like, hey, we got it next time. Stay positive. Sometimes your team just sucks. You suck. The worst thing you can do for yourself and your team is be like, hey, Reinhardt, you shouldn't have done this. Or, hey, Road, like, you don't want to point the blame anywhere. People know that they fucked up. Sometimes they're too shy to come out and say, hey, like, I'm really bad at this champion. So if you initiate that,
goes with like everybody.
Yeah, that's what
if you, I don't know if you can hear me speaking, but this is a good team comp because Anna's ult can go with everybody.
When you have your ult and who you want to put it on.
Yeah, and I'm just telling the team, make sure you have your, communication is key in competitive play. So, as soldier, literally it's just poking. So you want to stay in the back, behind your shield, behind your tank, behind everybody, and just kind of take out who you can. Right now, all I'm trying to do is build my ult. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm just using my abilities to pester, in this case, Mercy. Because now she couldn't follow these guys in nearly as easily. So I think that would have saved the Reinhardt. She's obviously the soldier's pocket healer, which, good for him. That wasn't all that good accuracy on my part. That's literally just me being bad. Not skill-based. Like, it is skill-based, but it's not something I could, like, one hit, a trick to being better is aim good. That's obviously hard. That Reinhardt shouldn't have came in. That was dumb of him. Notice how I am dropping my healing circle thingamajig. Not often, but when there's a group of enemies and we're taking damage, because that charge is, as you can see, my ult. It heals everybody up and it makes us ultimately win the game. So I got my ult here. Now I'm trying to look like...
Hey, Anna, are you ready to ult me?
Okay, I was just about to say. I asked Anna if she had her ult. I noticed that everybody's going to die in there, so I'm not going to... I could blow my ult right there and maybe kill one or two people. No, I just ran away. Because our whole team died. There was no way I was going to 1v6 everybody. So we backed up. I'm sitting over here like, oh god, that Roadhog's going to get me. But, spoiler, he didn't. I wait for my team to come back, and then I go back in. That was good on my part. What I should be doing here is getting behind Reinhardt. I'm taking unnecessary damage right now. Charging ults. I drop my little healing thing behind everybody so they can all heal up. But like I said, you want to stay behind people. Anna ulted me. I'm like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? I just run in. I try to start killing. As you saw, all I got was the Reinhardt. We busted 2 essential ultimates to just get the Reinhardt. That was horrible on our part. But sometimes you do that. Sometimes as, an offensive hero, you get an Anna that's just like trigger happy and wants to ult you. And in that situation where I ran up like that, that's not overextending because I knew their whole team was dead and Lucio can't take me out. So that's fine to go up there and kind of chase. Going out, poking, trying to get a little bit of damage off on these guys. Again, back up, go around, flank, that's good. I'm going after the Mercy because she might have res, and we have the point right now. I suck, though. As you can see, I should have won that. 100% I should have won that, but I didn't. At this point, I'm sitting like, man, I want to switch. That just made me so upset. But our whole team's going in. I can't just switch on a dime. So I go back in. This time I'm behind the Reinhardt shield, which is good. I come over here to try to get some cheeky damage, and it pays off. I got like 30% ult charge there. I shouldn't be right here. Roadhog could have just hooked me there, and it would have been game over. As you can see, I got down to 37 health. I should have died. If they were halfway decent, I should have died. Roadhog got pulled.
Like that. There's no need.
I was just about to say. I went over the comms and I was like, no need to get out there like that. I don't know why I ulted. Completely wasted ult. We killed the diva, her mech, and that's it. Wasted ult. Ult management wins games. If I like right in this situation, I should have separated and gone up on the high ground, up on that here, right here. How do I pause this? I should be going. You can see my mouse, right? Around this right side, going up and around and coming up here, right? If I was up here and I saved my ult, I can jump down, or hell, I can even stay up there, do as much damage as I can, activate my ult, kill their entire back line, leaving the Reinhardt, Roadhog, and Diva. That would have won us this game. Hands down, we would have won. Instead, we get walled off. I have to run around. Enemy soldier gets a lot of value out of that ult because he's just spraying into us. I'm at 46. I can't really do much. Boom, I died. And they won that one. So we're going to go to the next part. So at this point, we are just communicating what we need to do. Something's wrong. We are losing consistently. We need to change it up. We point out that they're doing the 3 tank meta, so we need more tank shredders. A good tank shredder is
I'm decent with Reaper,
right? So I switch over to Reaper. I'm like, you know what? We can win if we just kill the tanks.
You're doing well with them, yeah. Stick with them, man.
Which, hey, you know, luckily I'm decent enough where I can just switch to different characters. If you don't have that, go into like a bot game and play different guys. With Reaper, you know, honestly, I'm not a pro Reaper. I just kind of know what works. You don't want to take excessive damage. You want to go out and poke when you can. I thought, I don't play Reaper very often. I tried to do my phase shift when right there, but I accidentally tried to teleport somewhere. He said they got... Obviously, we're communicating where the Mercy is. Mercy's essentially, we got to kill her. Then maybe Soldier. So I'm thinking, okay, how can I flank these guys? How can I flank them? All right, well, I'm gonna go down here. I see Diva going down there. Now I just shit myself. I'm like, what? Too many people. Overextended. Luckily, Reaper has awesome escapes, so you can be a little more risky. You can kind of check out the scenario. I came back to my team. I was like, hey, we got 3 guys over to our right. We're gonna take out this Mei because Mei is a pain in the tush. So go over and take her out. I see the Bastion. I'm like, shit. He saw me. So I phase shift out of there, and now in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna kill that Bastion. I'm trying to keep that pillar in between the Bastion and me so he doesn't take me out while I'm trying to get the Reinhardt. Get a little bit of damage. Well, I kill her. Getting a little damage on her. See, I tried to teleport, ended up phase shifting. That was 2 seconds, right? But he would have still been in turret form. He wouldn't have gotten any damage off on me. So that quick little mistake ended up costing me a little bit of ult charge, and ultimately at this level it doesn't matter, but once you're higher up, that matters. Those little mistakes kill you. At this point, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna go around. Oh wait, that takes him back behind the wall, so that would be a bad place to go. At this point, I'm like, I'm gonna kill that Mercy. I see a bunch of people there. I'm getting ready, see who has ult. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna jump down there. I shouldn't have done that. I got the Mercy, which is good, but there wasn't everybody over there like I thought there was. So I preemptively ulted, ended up not wasting it because I did get the Mercy, and we ended up getting the point. I guess keeping the point, but that could have gone a lot better. As you can see here, Mei was in a thing, so I just went after the Diva, which is good. You just want to kill people as Reaper, really. He's a tank shredder. I come back here to harass. Game is over. We won that one.
Much better, guys. Good job.
Hell yeah. We're talking like, yeah, you know, we got this. We're going to win. And when we get into the next round, we'll be back. So at this point, I'm like, hey, you know, it worked before. It's going to work again. Which is almost never the case. I tried to teleport. Again, I phase shift. So it's just knowing the controls. You really got to practice with that. That's my bad. I come up here mostly because I've seen Reapers be really pesky up here. Again, I'm not a pro. I don't main Reaper. Just get off a little bit of poke. She made the mistake of coming up here and showing herself. Got an easy kill off of Sombra there. I think that actually made her switch off of Sombra. I want to come back here, kill that Mercy. Boom, smack her in the face. If you just, I don't know if you guys just saw that. If you reload with Reaper and then melee, reload melee, it instantly reloads. You don't have to wait for him to pull up his weapons, and we're talking like half a second here, but sometimes that half a second could mean the difference between dying and getting that kill.
Yeah, he's just trying to flank us from the side.
No, it's ready, ready. Repositioning.
So apparently there's a Reaper behind us. Alright, they got a Junkrat and a Reaper coming up. I'm trying to look through the holes, determine where he is. He's coming around here, so I tried to get the cheeky kill off on him, but he was ready. He was ready for me, so no chance of that happening. Waiting for Soldier. I should, yeah, I was about to say, I should just leave. I tell the team that they're above me, and I got hit with the unlucky E by the Reinhardt. So
yeah, we got all 4 down. Try to get out of there if you can.
that happens. I just called out to the team, like we had 4 people down, try to get out of there. When you start seeing in the kill feed that your team's dying, think about leaving. Unless it's a situation where you can pull it out of your ass and get the kills and take the spot, get the hell out of there. There's no point in holding the spot for an extra 3 seconds if you're giving the enemy team 25% of their ult charge. Because that means the next time you go into fight, they're more equipped to kill your whole team. Right now, shouldn't do this. What am I doing? I'm way overextended as a Junkrat. I'm trying to kill that Mercy. I ended up not getting the kill. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go around. Of course the Junkrat saw that. So he's getting healed. I know that. I'm like, I'm going to get out of here. And I phase shift. I get the health pack, and I'm like, shit, where do I go? I'm going to hide right here. Maybe you thought, no, of course I died. I was way overextended. Huge mistake. And that probably cost us that fight there. Not gonna lie. Like, Reaper's job is to be a pain in the backline, but you have to know your escape routes. You have to know how to get there. You have to make sure there's your team there when you need to retreat. And none of that was checked off on my little checklist. So now they got a Bastion sitting over there. I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? I want to use this ult. I'm gonna try to get up there and drop down and ult them. That's what I'm thinking right now. I do that. I should have just jumped down and ulted. I don't know why. I wanted to come over here. If I come over here, ult him. D.Va's being a little pain. Get some damage off on him, and then I phase shift out of there, right? Wasted ult. Ultimately, wasted ult. I had a huge area of effect, melting AoE, and I completely wasted it. I come over here to help our Reinhardt, ends up paying off. We get the kill, and I think we get the point here. Yeah, we got the point. Mercy's coming around. I'm like, I'm going to get her. Got the Mercy.
They won't have their Mercy for the next fight. She just died.
So what I just said there, I was like, they won't have their Mercy for the next fight. She just died. If you notice, the bulk of their team died, and this was cheeky. Look at this. Watch this kill feed. Like, yeah, good job in MMA. But anyway, what I was saying, most of their team died, like, I don't know, 5 seconds. And then it took, 5 seconds for 3 or 4 people of them to die. And then the Mercy dies about 10 seconds later. That means 3 or 4 people are going to respawn, and unless they sit there and wait for 10 seconds, then the Mercy's going to be that far behind them. So I know they're going to take the spot. I'm not going down there. I don't have my ult. They would just kill me, so I'm going to just sit here. I crouched because Reaper has very heavy footsteps. Made a huge mistake. I didn't realize they were at 94%. I should have just jumped down and contested the freaking
press
point.
the crouch button.
Of course, not wanting to sound like an idiot, like I wasn't aware of what was happening. I said I accidentally pressed the crouch button.
Yeah, it happens.
So ultimately, we lost the game, and I can point out a million and a half reasons why I think I lost the game. Every time you play a game, don't blame other people. Like, this team got very salty after this. I think it was this team. It may be the next team, so you guys might be in a little treat on the next episode. But when things go south, you'll notice your team immediately points the fingers. Whether it's your healer or your tank or your DPS, it was somebody's fault, and it was never the person who's being salty. Don't be that guy, ever. Because if you think it's somebody else's fault, it's probably your fault. Because there's no way you played a perfect game. Everybody has fuck-ups. Everybody. I had a lot more than normal, which I hope I conveyed to you guys like in a decent manner. If I didn't, hey, drop down in the comment section and be like, hey, can you go slower? Can you explain more of this? And I will happily do that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, you guys can always submit some footage, and I will happily give my opinion on how you play. I may only be a high plat, but I know how to be higher. I just don't do it, and I don't have the aim. So, hey, you know, and there's never anything wrong with somebody critiquing your play style. Unless you can't handle it, then you know, boo on you. You guys can't see my desktop icons. Alrighty, well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, if you guys liked it, hit that like button. If you guys want to talk to me, that's what the comment block is for. So go down there, comment, be like, hey, like this video, or hey, I hated this video. That really helps me out, and it helps my channel out as far as communicating what you guys do and do not like. So, yeah, until next time, toodaloo.